Happy Friday, everyone. I hope that you all are having a good day. Thank you to all my supporters, and thank you to all the subscribers that I've gotten so far. Um, Today, I'm going to talk about resume building um, for anyone. um, I'm just gonna go through a few things. Um, my experience is if you volunteer to get your name out there, like to organizations that you are passionate about, like for me, I volunteered for 18 years at the J.D. McCarty Center. I volunteered for a year and a half at um, at um, Among Friends. I volunteered, um, and I also at Meals on Wheels. I also did a um, I did a lot of public speeches about experiences on what it was like living on my own for the first time and the struggles that I've gone through um, and all of that. It's very important to do volunteer work when you are trying to build a resume um, because they do look at that. They also look at the clubs that you were involved with in school. They and when you get your first job that pays money, try and get a um, reference letter from your employer because that will speak volumes about your about your um about your acknowledgement about the job, about how much you know about the field you want to go into, or about the field you graduated from. Um, if you want um, that type, for me, um, I volunteered a lot at the J.D. McCarty Center before I even went to school. But I volunteered with um, in the office part of it because I knew what I wanted to go to school for. But having that background, plus having the background of what I um, wanted to go to school for, that helped me through school. And when I graduated, I had my degree for 7 years before I got a job um, because employers didn't take me seriously. They you they told me that I didn't have enough experience in the job actually getting paid for it. So um 7 years I kept going to job interviews, and then I got a call from OU transportation, and they asked me if I was very interested in the position that they had open because they had my resume because I had given it to the director of transportation when I went to a disability forum that Norman was having 70 about 5 years prior to me getting the job at OU. Um, it is very important for anyone who is starting out to get enough experience in the field that you are wanting to go to school for, because that speaks volumes of everything. So please do your um, homework on what you want to go to school for. It will help you. And um, I speak very highly of my employers that have had in the past, because they took the time to ask me if I needed some adaptations to the job. They got me in touch with a person that could really help me. And if you don't have that on the job, then I want you to know that if you need any help at all, Voc Rehab would be able to help you. If you needed any um, adaptations to the job, um, but it is the employer's responsibility to get you the equipment that you need. But Voc Rehab can also tell them what you need, so they're able to get that for you. Um, but OU has um, a person that could um, already do that through the Disability Resource Center on the OU campus. But not every employer has that. Um, so just check and make sure that you can get the equipment that you need, and be very upfront with the employer that you're going to need adaptations to the job, if you know. Or you could always say, I know that I may need some equipment or adaptations to the job, but I won't know until I'm actually in the job to be able to tell you. You can always say that in an interview. And when you are using voice recognition, please be very upfront with the employer about that, because some employers don't even know what it is that you use. Because I went into a job interview once, and they said I did well in the job interview, but the minute I said voice recognition and that I would need that for the job, they denied me because their systems weren't compatible with voice recognition. So you have to be very upfront about the equipment that you need to use. And don't be afraid to do things don't be afraid to give public speeches. Don't be afraid to do those things to get more experience in the things that you love to do. Because if you are doing something that you are passionate about, then I believe that you will work harder at getting a job in that field. And believe me, I have worked very hard at getting a job in the field that I love, and public speaking is one of them. And I also believe that if anyone is passionate about public speaking, they should start a channel like I have. If you're passionate about office support, do jobs in that. If you're passionate about helping disabled people, do that. If you're passionate about nursing, do that. But make sure that you have a good reference letter from an employer so that it can speak volumes for you. Wanted to also say thank you to my supporters and subscribers so far. And if I could please ask you, once you watch this video, please share it with others that you know so that the channel can grow. I am very passionate about this channel, and I'm very wanting it to help other people. So please like, subscribe, and share. Have a great Friday, everyone. I will talk to you tomorrow, and I also have a short coming out later today. Thank you, and have a great weekend.